Welcome back to Factorio. I'm the 80s Gamer, and in the last episode, we were working on uranium power, and we are going to continue to work on nuclear power. We're going to continue to work on that, but before we go build our nuclear reactor setup, I would like to also, because it's going to take a while, start working on a interstellar ship. So I believe we need this guy, right? We need a starter pack. Oh, well, we might need a starter pack, but we aren't going to take one because I filled my inventory with um, stuff. Can I just put that down for a minute? I don't think I need quite that many assemblers either. Let's do that. That'll get us a little bit of room to take one of these. I don't think we have another one in the hopper, although we could make this a requester chest if we really wanted to keep building these. I don't think I'm going to, although it would be pretty easy to take 100, say, and walk it over to the chest and put it in there. Cool. All right, let's go send up another space station and start thinking about our very first, build new space platform. What are we going to call this? This is our very first ship, and if we're going to use ship terms, which I think might be fun, a sloop. Like if you used to play Pirates, so remember I'm the 80s gamer, so one of my very first, one of my earliest games that I played and really enjoyed and just played and played and played and played was Sid Meier's Pirates. So yeah, that was the sloop. Used to be the very first ship that you would get. So I'm going to, can you, oh, look at that, yeah, because we could go to Fulgora. Fulgora is where I want to go first, but let's create it and launch it. I see research is flashing at us. Is there any other research that we really must do? I don't think so. Stronger explosives. I guess we could do that. Laser weapon damage. I will take that also. Braking force will make the trains go faster. Capacity bonus. Bulk inserters to move more. Sure, I'll do it, I guess. Then this is stuff we'll need for the other stuff. Does time stop when you go into the research screen? I don't know if I've ever noticed that. It definitely doesn't in multiplayer. All right. We should check on Science 1. How are we doing? Everything is backed up. Well, that's not great. Oh, because Science is backed up. Because we're not doing... Wow, cool. Sort of. All right. First loop should be there. It is. Okay. So let's grab this. Now, I think it's plus. There we go. We can make these a lot bigger to make painting it a lot better. So from what I've seen from others, I did a little bit of research. You guys, nobody has commented for me, so thank you guys. Not really. It seems like thinner is better. Everyone seems to basically have a design that looks something along these lines. And I guess that's because when it's moving, maybe, asteroids come from the front. And so, yeah. So let's do that. And we're going to see space platforms start being delivered because that's what it's going to be requesting. So let's let this get building. It's going to take it several rocket launchers to do what we want. And we are going to head our way back to the land of nuclear power and see about building a nuclear, or go back to the uranium to see about building nuclear power. The other thing I was kind of thinking I wanted to bring with me, because you use quite a lot of them, is these guys. And actually, I think, is there other stuff I can dump really quick, put in my trash slots? Drop down railroads a little bit, because we don't use them that much. Drop down yellow belts a little bit, too, because we don't use them that much. Is there anything else I feel like I'm overpopulated on that I could do? You can see I have a ton of stuff, so I'm just trying to, all right, we're going to turn this off. I would like as many undergroundies as there are. And I would also like, I just know from the blueprints, they have so many of these things. Okay, 400, it's as much as we hold, so that's all we're going to do. And now we're just going to hope we don't use anything else. All right, let's head up here, and we might need to call the nuclear train up. I'm not sure if it's here or not. It is not. Okay, let's call the nuclear train. Yep. Can you come to main base? And let's do passenger present. That way it will not go until we get in. It'll take it a second. We built that new turn, so it should actually get here sooner. Plastic looks healthy, which is good. We spent some time working on that, and ore looks good. I hope we're burning a lot. We need to start outposting that stuff. I don't think I'm going to show that in an episode. I think I'm just going to build those, and I'll build the outposts, and then maybe we can do some of that stuff together. Interesting. What is it that it had to fill up on, I wonder? I would have thought this would have filled instantly. The card holds 50, and there should have been 50 right there, but who knows? All right. We should edit the train configuration and remove this condition so that we don't end up idiot. Let's zoom out a little bit. If I get a little bit sick, honestly, if I'm watching too closely while everything goes rushing by. But yeah, I think that sort of buildings that we need like a green circuit outpost. We can see we were really pushing our green circuits. We're going to need that. I don't know if we're going to get them somewhere else or whatever, but I do eventually want to have it. All right, let's just do a quick check-in, see how things are proceeding here. So far, so good. Looks like we have one Covarex guy running. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. And how many in the second one? 17. One trick you can do, if you didn't know this, is we can pick up half of a stack, I think, and we can stick it in here. And that might be enough to jumpstart him going. It is. It'll slow him down, but it kind of gets two going, and that can be good. All right, so nuclear power. We don't have any space, so we're not going to... I'm not going to bring any over this way. But I did prep our area. It's down a little bit more than I knew. And let's scoot on in. You can see the sort of evenly cut trees here on the map as we're going. I guess I could have brought power over here. But this is where we're going to put nuclear power down. So we have a really nice, I think I'm going to use belts rather than bots, because I'm thinking I will belt the fuel in rather than flying it in. I've never actually tried flying it in. I wonder how that would work. Let's do it. I've never done it. That would sort of be interesting. So let's do 6 modular, and it doesn't say belts, which means it's going to run on bots. All right, we're going to rotate it. Water comes from the right on in this design. We want to leave ourselves room to expand, which probably is down. Give ourselves some room to work the water, and we're going to place it. And it looks, am I standing in it? Why did I get a? It looked like I got a red item there. What? Like there was something missing. Don't know what it was. Oh, my wood chest broke something. Oh, but I can't pick it up. Of course not. It's all right. We'll deal with it. That'll be something to remember. Pipes. Let's get these heat pipes down. That will give us a lot of inventory space back. I'm sure the bots are needing to charge. We can control almost. I think we can with our four ports we can control 40 bots. So that's pretty exciting. And what this is doing is we're taking advantage of the nuclear reactors being close, so they get a plus essentially for being around them. And yes, we know we don't have power. That part's not a problem. And let's see. Really? Did we run out? No. We probably ran out of heat exchangers, it looks like. Really? That is a bit surprising. Okay, I can turn on personal logistics again. And now we should be able to pick this up. And you dumped pipes. That's a surprise. All right, turn it back off. I will take my pipes back. Really? Well, we're going to need pipes. We need power. I think we just need to... Looks like we're just... Can't we just pick him up and place him? There we go. That was the only thing that was missing. Yeah, so these steam turbines need to get their water, and you can see we have these really long lines of pipes. Apparently we're missing several of these, but that's okay. And now we just need offshore pumps, which we should have some in our inventory. I don't remember where. There they are. We have 20. Usually I like to have one per. Apparently that isn't going to be a thing. Oops, I can't reach, really? Can I do it in a different direction? Interesting, the way the coastline is set. Okay, and this is why we needed all those pipes. So let's do you up. Okay, that one has water. We might want to, just so I can see this. That is going to be a problem unless we do that. No. No. I mean, maybe. Like that? Will that achieve what I want? Corners like this are hard. Why doesn't, oh, he doesn't, he's missing a one like this. Of course I can't reach. Wait, what happened there? There. Yeah, it's helpful to hook them up. Okay, so the third pump, we need to figure out how on earth we're going to get around. I think we're going to do something, a move like this, maybe? Down to, say, here. Yeah, that'll work. Nothing like a little pipe spaghetti to make things fun. This one we probably can do a sort of more normal move. This. All right. Next one. All right, so I think I'm going to just pull these all out so we can see them. So we have 3 more. Man, that's a bummer. It's whatever. It's going to be what it's going to be. Like this. I think I'm going to do something like this so I can turn them quicker. Yep. Okay, so this guy, let's bring him as far as he can go. Then we'll turn him to, say, here. Maybe there. Down. I think it's there. Yep, that works. And this final one, let's just bring it out, maybe? Just don't have to mess with the darn rocks. There. And then it's this, this. Everybody's got water. Cool. Okay, so we need fuel, and we need some more of those. All right. Well, they're being constructed, so that part's not a big deal. You need some robots. You need probably logistic spots. I will give you half of my logistic spots. Yep. And now we just need to take power back to the main base, which is fine. I don't think you have power. And we probably should have radar coverage down here so that we can look at it whenever we want. All right. Let's head back towards uranium. Relatively straight is probably good. Here we are. Looks like we need one more. That's lame. I don't want to do that. Can I do this? I can. All right. You're going to dump wood into the place I don't want wood, because of course you are. Can I blacklist wood from this? No, I can't. So it's just going to store wood until, even though I have personal logistics off. Is it my bots that are storing it? If I pick all this up, will it stay with me? Yeah, it will. Okay. So now it's powered, and I'm sure our network is, yep, we're hurting. That's fine. Because all of the centrifuges are going. But we have a solution. All we have to do is turn it on. Yeah, let's take a little of this with us. And then, no, storage tanks. What is wrong with me? No, I want these. How far can you go? Can you go all the way to here? It'd be great if you could. Yep. Is it every 2? No. Oh, if it's every 1, we are in trouble. Not exactly every 1. All right, so let's do something like this. I don't know if we're going to make it. This is quite a haul. We can keep trying to fake it, I guess. If I control C and drag this, will it give us that? It does. Oh, my bots are off. Yeah. Oh, but unless I place that, yeah, you can go back on, guys. Then I won't be able to keep track. We don't get power unless it's... I want to be as far as it possibly can be. Let's do that. And now I'm going to have to do a power pole. Yep. And somehow we're almost out of them because, of course. Wait, why isn't that connecting to that one? Oh, because that one doesn't have power. Well, that part's fine. Let's put it here. Why does none of this have power? It's a really good question. I don't really love that. I'm going to do something like this to just give us both. Yeah, I'm sure that that's true. Okay, now I need to remember how this part works. It's the blue chests that request fuel. So, oh, here they come. I'm just going to put all my fuel in here. It will take them a minute to heat up, by the way. They have to hit 500 degrees before they start generating stuff. And we don't have all of our steam turbines yet, so it's going to take a minute. Let's leave this alone. And you're going to rest and get power. I'm excited about that part of it. I'm also excited that I think the spent fuel will come back all on its own. I've never done this before, so we'll see. Let's take the train home, get up some more of the... can we turn off our bot network so we don't start storing stuff that we don't mean to store? Oh, my personal logistics is off, so that's actually okay. All right. Of course, I will forget that by the time we do it. And I do want passenger present. I was wrong. I shouldn't have taken that out of there. Okay. And while we're driving, can we check on our first sloop? It's building, like I figured it would. Okay. Yeah, I figured that would take time. So that's a good use of our time, is to work on nuclear power while that is being constructed, because even though we have the stuff necessary there to build rockets, it's still going to take a minute. All right, and you're going to fill up, and we're going to get out. So he should not be able to leave without us. All right, let's scoot down the belt, and we can go see about some stuff. All right, let's turn personal logistics back on, which should trash all of our things, and they're going to come get all of our wood. We're going to put some nuclear stuff away. So here, I don't think we need any more of these. You can have those back. No, you can't, but I can give them to you. And these guys, if you're still constructing them, you're not. You can have these back. It's fine. All right, the things we do need are these guys. And man, I had a whole row of them. The network might be able to tell us how many we're short. We're missing 3 in the network, but I bet it's more than 3. All right, well, you know what? Let's take them all. And extra pipes. I think we're okay on pretty much everything else. We can build some new slowed and poison pills. We can build explosive rockets, which I want to do eventually. The combat shotgun, the rocket launcher. What does the rocket launcher take to make these days? Green chips, iron gears, and green circuits. Okay, that's not too bad. Making rockets is a little bit tricky. We have to make explosives, which we haven't done. I don't think. Are there rocket launchers? There are. We could have one if we wanted. We don't know where to put it, but we could have one. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to nuclear. Let's really quick check on this, how much is done. I just realized we could do one other thing that would make stuff better. So before we run there, let's go all the way this way. Red circuits look nice. I don't understand why they're not demolished, but green is demolished. Probably because green, it's probably red and green that are backing up. Blue circuits are a problem here. This guy could be set to be automatic. Do I want to do that? Yeah, for now. We don't have anywhere near enough blue chip production to really launch rockets all that reliably, but it'll get us going. Blue chips is also something we need to outpost that I haven't done, but should. And really, to outpost blue chips, you need green and red setup. But I would really like to go explore some more of the space content with you guys before I do that. So, yeah. All right, we'll take this passenger present away again on the off chance that it needs to go without us. All right, and we'll get out. How are we doing? Sulfuric acid here is okay? Yeah, it is. All right. And what's going on here, guys? Turn my bots on. We have some piping problems and shut down half the mines? Probably. Kind of a surprise. Oops. I was expecting a little... It looked to me like we have some sort of blockage. I guess we don't. Guess I kind of was expecting the uranium patch to produce a little bit more. How much is it? 4.6 million. All right, well, whatever. Okay, so fuel's inbound. He requests fuel, and he requests spent fuel rods. So spent fuel will come back here. And I still don't have lights. And how are you doing? I'm gonna steal all of yours and start a third one. Steal all of yours. Probably not enough to start a fourth one. Close though. We might be able to steal the second one. There we go. All right, so we got 4 Coverexing. And again, this is a pretty nice setup. Basically, it's in and out, right? They drop in and they go out. And so basically, right, he sticks them in, he takes them, well, he takes them in, he takes them in, and where do, they come out, they go into this box here, and then they can only come out here. The light ones only come out here, and they get passed around. And then this guy puts the other ones back out onto the belt where they spin around again. You'll see how this works. Well, actually, he's got to finish. And then it all spins around again, is basically what happens. So, and then this little inserter guy here, he only turns on, let me remember, only turns on when greater than 12. So when they build up here, then they get drummed onto this line. So they can build up consistently over time. But it really takes a while for this whole thing to jumpstart itself, which is what it's sort of doing right now. Ooh, look, we got some empties that are being reprocessed into this, which will then go onto this belt, which will then, right, they go onto the red side. Red comes all the way out, spits out there, and it loops around, and it should end up back here, which starts filling up these guys with the empties. And once all these chests fill up, remember we talked about this. We're reading all of these chests, and it will turn off the belt so that the whole system turns off because we don't need any more. We don't need any more. Which uranium is this one? We don't need any more uranium-238. It's the 235 that we want or whatever. And so we get 238 back every time we do this piece of it. All right, let's head down. Are we generating any steam power? We are. We're not meeting demand though. Generating 123 watts. They're probably heating up. I kind of expected them to be already hot, but let's see. Where are you at? Oh yeah, you're at 1,000 degrees. You're totally hot enough. Okay, output is full. Output is full. Okay. Why aren't we out? I feel like something's wrong. Super fun. What is wrong? Okay, you're putting out steam. Steam turbine. Something is wrong. Well, that's fun. A steam turbine consumes steam to create electricity. Max temperature is 500. 60 a second, accepts fluid steam. Yeah, that's what I'm using. That's this guy. What do you have? You have steam. Steam temperature is 500. Why aren't you... You're working. You don't look like you're working. What am I missing? Usually these all come up to temperature and they turn on and it's magic. Nobody seems to be doing anything. All right. This pipe is full of 500 degree steam. Consume steam to create electricity. It says it's working, but it's not consuming any. No fluid output. No, it says no input fluid. You supposedly are working, but you're not consuming. You have no load. Oh, you have no load. You have no load. Right, because you have to... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. You have to connect to the load. There we go. I forgot. Sorry. 915 megawatts. Power is no longer... Look at those accumulators charge up. Power is no longer a concern. It's magical. Everybody can do their thing. Everybody lives their best lives. We're ready to go. All of these guys are up and operational, and constant consumption is 40 megawatts. And do we get the, can we see the benefit? Yeah, the 300 these guys are both getting 300 neighbor bonuses, and those are getting 200 neighbor bonuses. So we did it. Nuclear power. That's great. Can we do a quick check on our sloop? Almost. He's probably ready to start building. So that's great. I think we're going to go home, and we'll start building, making a few plans about how to build it. Just make sure everything here is good. See them all going. I do. Super happy. And we even dropped a radar down here so we can see it. And I think we're good. I think we're good. One thing we could do is tweak the train a little bit, the train station a little bit, because it isn't going to know. The current condition is, yeah, we're currently unloading in kind of a weird way, right? Can we move that to say here? And do that. Do this. Yeah, that thing's completely and totally full. We could limit how much it brings too, I suppose. Something like that. That'll make it load quicker. Yeah, but this is the problem, right? It is only going to leave when the cargo is empty, which is fine if which is it's fine if it isn't. We won't consume as many plates as we consume. Yeah, I bet we need, like, we could do something like that maybe. We need a lot more sulfuric acid than we need plates. So now it is empty and it's good to go, but yeah, I think, well, this will be a problem for another day. What we probably want to do is hook up some sort of some logic gates to this train station to keep it keep it closed essentially. So keep, as long as there's sulfuric acid in the tank, keep it here, and then have this guy just have a delay. It's a little bit of a waste, but yeah, this will buy us a bunch of time by limiting how much this car can take. It can only take, in fact, we'll even do it one more. It's only going to take 100 every time it comes, and that'll be very easy for it to empty once it is. So yeah, but let's not send it before we get on it. That is a classic mistake of mine. All right, let's go back to the main base. He'll fill up in a second and leave, and we have to make sure we get off. But yeah, let's work on our first sloop here, seeing if we can get to the other planet. I am excited to explore that content. I'm a little bit terrified, honestly, with you guys watching. I'm not used to playing Factorio with somebody watching me, even though I love this game. And I feel like I'm getting outside of my comfort zone because I don't know. I know a lot about this part of the game, but I do not know that much about these new planets. And I do worry a little bit about, like, saying, how do the other ones work? How does it all happen? And making mistakes and I mean, again, I know that I need to do stuff, and so there's some things I can just sort of do when I'm not with you, but there's also stuff that, like, I kind of have to do in front of you guys, and I can make more green circuits without you, but I can't build a starship without you. That doesn't make any sense. You're here to probably watch me. Well, maybe you're here to watch me make those mistakes. I don't really know. Okay, so we need to send some things up. And does it make sense to hand carry some over there? Yes, here, let's bring 5 of these. We probably send up some. We know we're going to need some crushers and some other stuff. And of course, we want to travel there. So the other thing I want to put on this ship is a cargo landing pad. So let's take that, because that's got to go up. And a rocket silo, because that's got to go. All right. Those are all things I want to load onto the ship. Did we make cargo pods? Even though we're not using them, did we make them? Did we automate cargo bays? It doesn't look like it. They're yellowy. We didn't. Well, that's a bummer. What does a cargo bay take to make? No, I said a cargo bay, please. It's blue steel and low density structures. Ah, okay, so it's all the same stuff. So we just need that, and to do our little dance in between, we need to do an under like this. We'll drop a red chest. Let's limit it to one stack. I don't know how much they stack to. And in, out, power, here and here. Sounds good. Because we definitely need cargo. Okay. So you're going to stop being logistics requests because I want to send stuff up. So let's start with a cargo landing pad. I bet that's the whole thing. Yep, and we're going to deliver it to the sloop. I'll turn you off too, so I can deliver more stuff quicker as I can. And I want to deliver a rocket silo. You can't deliver a rocket silo? Fascinating. All right, can I deliver 5 of these? And 5 of these? Yep. Yep. All right, and then let's see, how about red belts? 2 for sloop. I'm gonna set you back to logistics requests. How many do you have in storage? Oh, a bunch actually. You guys might really benefit from a module. Do I have any? Do? I can't do that one, it seems like. Could do one there. That didn't get powered. Annoying. But I can't solve this middle one. Okay. You can have, I only have tier 1s on me. We have tier 2s though. Right? Yeah, we do. Here, you can have all of my tier 1s. And I would really like a stack of tier 2 speed modules. Yeah. Are there any other modules I want to send up? I might like to send up tier 2 wow, that's a lot of tier 2 productivity modules. Why am I allowing so many to be stockpiled? Don't know. Puzzling. Don't know. You're unlimited, that's ridiculous. Yeah, you don't have blue chips. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a ridiculous amount of modules. Huh, I wonder why I was stockpiling quite so many. Unclear. Quality. Oh, I do really want to mess with quality. I've heard that it is really good to mess with quality, like for your ship parts, but we're not quite ready there yet. So that ain't gonna happen. All right, do we have... We've got modules on our persons, yeah. All right, let's try, we'll bring some speed modules. Rockets have gone again. This one is prepping for the next launch, and we can use those speed modules here and here to do that. Now, transmits effects to nearby transmission effects stack with diminishing returns. So diminishing returns. Can we tell how much it's boosted? 415% in terms of, that's the max consumption. 70% each. Okay. Oh, I know a way we could do a bigger power pole, I guess. If we took, what if we took one of these? Then I could copy and paste this, right? 472 and 57, 150. The beacons are providing, that's interesting. The beacons, so it's 57% each, that's 150 plus 21, 170. And this is now 140. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay, this is our one for sending stuff up. So let's see, let's send up a stack of undergroundies. That's the full ton. Can I have that? Can I send up a few beacons? I can. And I would like definitely productivity modules. That's all we're going to go. All right, go to. All right, he's going. Need you to unload those so I can send more stuff up. Q. All right. I'd like a few more quality modules. I don't know about speed modules. We're going to need a bunch of inserters. We're only going to use blue inserters. And how about some? Nope, we're not sending anything else there. All right, send him up. Next rocket is almost ready to go. All right. Oh, thrusters. What's it take to make a thruster? Same stuff. And we don't have it in, we don't have it, but we can, what else do I want to send up? It seemed like power poles were good for running wire. I might need one of these. Let's send some of those up. Pipes. How much to send up pipes? 15 undergroundies, of course. 100's too many. Can I send more undergroundies? 27. Of course, it's an irregular number. What else could we send up that would be useful to us? Oh, accumulate? Can I send some more solar? No. I need something light, if anything. Can I send up inserters? No. Things that are light. How about one undergroundy? No. Does nothing weigh 10? Can't use chests up there. A power pole? No. Maybe nothing weighs 10. That is a bummer. You can go. We're going to send up thrusters. So we better go start them being constructed. Luckily, it's right here. And foolish me thought, oh, we have everything, but we don't. I was trying to pick that up. There we go. 2 zoomed in, please. All right, thrusters. Yes, we need these. Chemical plants. I think you make that stuff in a chemical plant. You're going to be in, you're going to be out. And we're going to do a red chest again so that we can request them. And because it never seems like we have reached the end, let's do this. And we really should limit this to 1 stack of... Yeah, what's the stack size? 10. Okay. I can imagine a world in which we want 20. I can actually imagine a world in which we want 30. Thrusters are probably the same, so let's do 2 stacks. The problem is going to be blue circuits, as we well know. Blue is just blue's crushed because of green. But one problem at a time. One problem at a time. Okay. So things that I know that we wanted to, we just talked about chemical plants. How much can I send up? Oh, 5 is good. And what else might I want up there? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. All right, let's go visit and see where we are sitting. Okay, so the front of the ship is where the front of the ship is where we're going to do this is additional cargo space since we hold everything in the center because there's no There's no belt stuff. You can't insert into there, but we need some path. Everyone I've seen is doing does some sort of like sushi belt thing with they do some sort of sushi belt where they run the collectors or whatever. Turrets. We need to send up turrets. Yep. Can you drop back? Yeah. 25 is way too many. Oh, I can't. I only want to send up like 10 turrets. 10 seems like a lot. How many can you hold? You can hold all 10, and you're good to go. Ammunition. Uranium rounds is the ideal, but we don't have uranium rounds here. Ooh, that ammunition is heavy. Yeah, you can go. First sloop. How do you make uranium rounds? It's yaw uranium and piercing, so we'd have to bring uranium 238 here, or steel to steel. We could ship uranium 238 to space. I'll have to ponder that. I don't really know what the right answer there is. Here's our two fuels. It's made in a chemical plant, which we did set up, so that's good. All right. You're priming and ready to go for the next something. What is the next something? Probably a small number of furnaces would be good. 10? How many does that take? Oh, not that much. Okay. Then I want more belts to go. Yeah. It's always a thing. So let's send up this. Too bad you can't send between ships. Or is there a way to transition stuff from one thing to another? I don't know. Let's head over to backup. Look at that. We're ready to go. Oh, it looks like we're missing a little bit here. That'll give us a little bit. It only sends up in full stacks. Okay, so the back is motors. Thrusters, yeah. What is that green thing for? It's a good question. I don't know. Everyone says the thruster design that you do is something like this. I shift click, can I do this? I can. Less motors is more. Less is more because of how fast things go. We need to produce the fuel for them. I've heard you can control the speed with the speed of the pumps. Oh, walls. Do I have any on me? I do. Is 100. That's a perfect. You can go. I also heard. How do we do this? Add ping. I think we can add a. There's a way to pin it. How do we pin it? Add tag. Add ping. Here, we can pin it, and then we can get to it much quicker. Okay, that's what it's requesting. We have two of the motors. All right, what is rocket fuel? It's made in a chemical plant. Can we just put one down so we can see what the recipe is? It can either make, oh, we need to make two, so no matter what. This is carbon and water, and this is iron ore and water. Okay, so we need two. Let's do oxidizer on this side. So yeah, that was silly. I should make a hotbar for just for this, and then we can swap them in, I think. But let's do, say, I really don't know how close. We can move it with copy paste though. Let's do one here and one here. And you are going to make this one, right? And you're going to make this one. Double Okay, great. Okay, so they both need water, and water is also made in a chemical plant. Maybe a little bit worried about water. We've had trouble with water on the space platform. This one, right? Ice into water, yeah. All right, so if we do that, oh, tanks. Okay, there's something we can send up. Half a ton, yeah, because I don't want to send up an entire ton of tanks. Have some more inserters. We know we'll need them. Oh, right, and then the first loop is here, so we can just click on it. Yeah, perfect, that was the idea. Okay, so then we're going to take a tank, and we better wait till it arrives, right? Because otherwise it will request it from the network, which we do not want. All right, anytime now. But yeah, then we should be able to, yeah, do we have piping up here? We do, and furnaces, and one more chemical plant if we need it. Okay, I do feel like chemical plants would be nice to have. Tanks are here. Okay, great. So we shouldn't be requesting them. Oh, but we have them on our hopper. So we need a tank for water. Oh, I kind of like that design. And then what if we just did like... Yes. And then something about speed. Again, someone said we can control speed if we use these pumps. So we're about to get some pumps up here. Not the end of the world. That is something actually, even though we're not going to use them on this planet, I would like to have power up there. Long distance power poles. How many of these can we fit? An entire ton. Perfect. Almost ready to go. Come on. It should have been ready. Oh, we have to wait probably till the platform recharges. There we go. Okay. Back to construction. Okay, here comes stuff. Oh, interesting. They can slide into the cargo bays. That's kind of neat. Can we stack these if we... Oh, we can. Okay. Is it obvious how much space we get by... No. I wonder how that keeps going. All right, so pumps will come up. That's great. And we've plugged in all of the... Oh, they don't have power, right? They don't have power. We know they don't have power. That's not news. I wonder if we want to cut this off. Can we get a red undergroundy all the way underneath there? We cannot. So I would like... Oh, but we should check. Can a blue undergroundy get all the way there? Belts are here. Blue underground. Not helping. Can you go all the way under? Yes, you can. Okay, so... Yeah, we're going to want some blues up there. Deliver it to here. How is our blue chips holding? They're holding. They're not great, but they're holding. I keep wanting to tab just because I got no muscle memory. Okay, so if we do that, then we can do a move like this to make everything slimmer, because slim equals good, remember. We'll stuff power down at the end. I don't actually want to deal with that right this minute. Okay, so to be able to move, we need gun turrets at the front. So something like... I don't actually know, candidly. I don't know how many of these we need. How do I feel about that? Feels like there's 3 spaces there. It feels like we're not symmetrical somehow. maybe what I want to do is do the corners. Okay, that seems all fine and good. And probably want arms in between them. So they're going to shoot out some stuff, or they're going to shoot up stuff, and we need to pick it up. And this is where I really do wish I had better arms. How low can they go? We still have a window right there, but we could grab before we get hit. We do like this. Yep. Now what I've seen other people do. Oh, we cannot do that if we do this. Okay. Can we set these back and in, and then use our wall here to I have no idea if this is a good idea, you guys. I just have seen a lot of other people put walls up around their turrets. Oh, that's something else we could send up. I don't have 100. How much does 100? Yeah, it's basically a ton. I bet we're missing it. Can we have a logistics request for that? It's probably a basic thing. I would expect it to be here. It's not. Here. Yeah, can I have 100? Any chance it's in the network? It is in the network. Okay. Cool. Can the space station request stuff? Request for construction. I can. Can I ask you to always have 100 of these on hand? You can have up to 200. Custom minimum payload. Oh, import from. Those will only be active at a specified planet. No, you can always request those. Cool. All right. So yeah, we always want that. Bullets are another one I'm thinking we're going to want to have. All right, so we feed those with a belt. Obviously, it's a red belt. And it's going to look something like what? It's going to look one down like that, right? It has to. And it's probably going to be... All right, that part all makes sense to me. Okay, so you feed it ammo. How do we get the ammo there? How do we get ammo from... We have to take it from the main... We have to take it from the main base at minimum, right? Because we can have an inserter here, and he only puts red or so he can put any ammo on this belt. I don't care. Put ammo on the belt. We could override the stack size. I don't care. Okay, so he's only going to put out that. And then if we do that, do a move where we kind of come up here and do this. Yep. And maybe we should wall this a little bit more because that belt being destroyed would be super bad. Okay. So theoretically, that charges all of the turrets with ammunition, which is in fact here, although it would be nice if we had a little bit more. Can I really only send up 50 at a time? No, I can send up 50 at a time. That is a bummer. What is that ammo made of? Copper. We don't have copper in space. everything else we have. All right. So we put some ammunition. These guys are a friggin' mess. What are they gonna do? Everyone I've seen does some sort of like sushi belt shenanigan, and I would like to try to figure out how to do that too. So let's do it. I mean, this is the most fun. Let's do it. It goes like this. I have to go here so I can go under. Actually want to use as much undergroundy as we can because that saves space, right? And then he turns here because we'll put there and we'll go down. And now we're going to use our blue undergroundies, which for reasons that are not clear to me are not on our hotbar. Okay. So far so good. So this is the sushi belt, and it would be nice. It would be nice. Yes, there are lots of things that would be nice. I'm pondering. I would like 3 of each collector, which right now we have 4. Okay, so we're gonna need more. That's fine. That's fine. We have room. To get the most coverage area, can we put it here and still reach the sushi belt? Is there any reason not to? Maybe, but I don't know what it is yet. Cannot build space foundation. Oh, is that because? Oh, right there, probably. It's because it was too far in. Oh, right, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll request some more of those, which is a little bit of a bummer, because it's gonna send up a whole bunch. Way more arms than I need. Yeah. Oh well, he'll go. Yeah. Nothing. I mean, there were ways to solve it, but that's fine. Okay. So let's just do like this. So you're gonna be. We'll do ice. We'll just work backwards. Carbon and iron. And then you will be the same. No, we'll do it the other direction here. So then here we're gonna do, because what we don't, ice we don't want to have. We need to get stuff from all. We're not gonna get them. What's clear is we're not gonna get them all in equal amounts. All right, now we're going to insert all of these onto the inner part of this belt. No, the outer. Yeah. Wait. It's the inner. Yeah. Okay. It'll end up being the inner side of this belt. Yes. Okay. That part's all good. So then, what are we doing with them? Wait. Oh yeah, he's there. Okay, so they're filtering. That's all good. We need to read the contents of the belt. To read the contents of the belt. And we tell this to read the belt contents, all belts, so it reads the whole thing. Okay, so it's reading the whole thing. And we're going to enable disable. This one's carbon. If carbon asteroids, not reprocessing, that's crushing. It's this guy, right? Yeah, carbonic asteroid chunk is what? Is less than, how many do we want on the, let's say we want 10. Okay, less than 10. So there's less than 10, we enable it. And where's the other carbon one? Right there. So we should be able to go like this and like that. Oh, we can, except he's not plugged in to the belt. So he needs to plug into the belt. And we're going to read the whole belt. And then we're going to copy, paste. And he is less than, yeah. Okay, so these guys turn on. The inserters will pull out the carbon if it's less than 10. And I think we can do the same thing essentially, right? We go to here, and this one goes to here, and this we read the whole belt, and this one we read the whole belt, and then this guy's ice. So enable disable if ice is less than 10. And I think again we can just go enable, we can shift right click, shift left click, less than 10. Love it. Okay, so these ones are turned on. Now this ice, nope, these are not the same. That was a bad move, but that's okay. This one's iron. Let's fix it. I have no idea if 10's enough, but there's iron. Okay, and now here, how are we going to get onto the inside of that belt? I think the way to do it is go under here, say, and then we do this. And now it is on the inside of the belt, so that's right. And you are like this, and you need to be wired up. You can be wired to here, and you should just be the same signal. We copy here, there, and if we go in, enable, yep. And this signal, we're already reading the entire contents of the belt. Perfect. And this guy, we should be able to do the same thing, right? Ah, no. Big no. Big no. How do we do this guy? How do we do this guy? We can't just reverse it because it'll be on the, well, it would be. Oh, we can. We just do something like this. And then we can do the same. It's probably not the most efficient, but why would that be? That wouldn't be any fun. Okay, and then we insert onto, that's the right side of the belt, yep. And then this goes like this. We grab the wire and we wire it to the same guy. I like that idea. And then this is carbonic asteroid, so we right click, shift left click, we double check it, less than 10. We're already reading the whole contents of the belt. Okay, that seems solid. That will do all of the things. And now we don't have a loop down here yet. So we need to complete the loop. Is it as simple as doing this? That's way too much. Is it as simple as doing that? Maybe. Maybe it is. This guy needs ice. Ice is made in a, oops. Ice is made in a crusher. Yeah, it's this. And right, ice is made in a crusher. But we also have the chance that we will have another asteroid. We'll get an asteroid chunk back. Can we just do an in and an out and make this out stick ice back on the belt? So he'll stick them back onto the belt. They will be on the right side. That part's good. And ice. Do we need ice anywhere in the top? I don't think we do. All right. And then what happens? The ice goes out, and you only output ice. Where's ice here? You only output ice. Output that ice to this belt here goes like that, and that ice goes in there. So we get some ice, and it goes here. Is one enough? It's a good question. We need carbon and iron ore, so that's not enough of these. But that whole system would work again. We could duplicate it. I'm a little bit worried about no, it should work. He needs iron ore, which is this one. And what we just need to do is we need to put the one that puts it back goes there, and the one that takes it in goes here. So you filter back to space. Okay. And then we come straight down, right? Except I don't be smarter than that. We need space on a space platform. All as far as we can go to there. And a little bit of a belt so we can see it, right? And then you're going to input this. Because you take iron ore. And that's what he's going to spit out. So there's iron ore on this belt, and you don't reach it. Now you do. So now you're going to stick in the iron ore. And any extra goes like that. Perfect. For the most part. Oh, I can see a flaw in this plan already. I can see a flaw in this plan already. All right, I'm ripping this out. Can I control X all of this and move it up one? I need tanks. I don't have tanks. That's up two. Somewhere we need to store the fuel. So these don't work because we need let's cut these out. And then the pumps go like this. And then we connect the pumps. Okay. We need to be able to store fuel because we may not always have, enough, if you will. Okay, that'll make sense. And now we go back to this setup. Insert you there. Actually, we don't necessarily maybe need that. Can we all the way to there? We can. That is glorious. You go here and you're only going to put on iron ore. Cool. Okay, so iron ore comes in here, ice goes there. The other ones go back onto the belt, the inside of the belt. Yeah, that seems good. I still see trouble, but we're okay. Well, we're not okay, but it's a good start. Is that it? Is this ship ready to go? We have turrets. We have collectors. We have ice. Oh, carbon. We haven't done the carbon one. Okay, let's do the carbon one, and I think that's where I'm going to call it an episode. So carbon is, say, here. So I want to try to do exactly the same thing. We should be able to mirror it. So to that, this is going to insert there. This guy is going to do carbon. We're going to have two. We're going to have, this one goes out. This one goes in. The out one is on a whitelist. Carbon asteroid chunks. And you're going to spit out only carbon itself. And yes, that should do it. And now he has carbon and water, and we end up with fuel, and we're good to go. Okay, This seems like a really good place to call it an episode. I don't really want to power everything up just yet. Well, I guess we can. Yeah, we'll power it up, and then that will be the episode. So solar is what's needed. We have some up here. We just need to squeeze it in anywhere we can. I thought we'd set solar up, but maybe we didn't. Sure seems like we might not have set solar up. It'll be here in a second, though. We have solar. Maybe I thought about setting solar up, but didn't. A little bit worried about the solar panels getting smacked around. But I don't know enough about how asteroids work to know whether or not that will do it. But what should be happening? Solar panels are loaded. Oh yeah, look, we can send up a lot of sort of basic materials if we want. That's good to know. All right, those should land. We'll power it up. Here it comes. It'll be 50 solar panels, and everything's going to turn on. Ammunition is loading. I don't think we have enough. Yeah. Can we? I have no idea how much we need. That's a great question. I would like to have a minimum of 300. Because I just don't know. He'll request it and it'll get here. There go the arms. Okay. He's missing water, which we won't get until an ice one goes by. But let's see. It looks like we have some stuff going around on ours. There's carbon. Yeah, this is definitely. We definitely want to try to convert our space stuff into get more advanced ones. I think that's ice. But he didn't grab. Oh, he is going to grab it. Okay. Does it go on the inside of the belt? It does. Let's come all the way down to our ice crusher. Now, one thing that I had thought about wanting to be able to do was to be able to have enough room. Oh, we have a little bit of water. Was to have enough room to be able to create our own ammunition. And at least currently, we might be able to fit some stuff in here to make ammunition. I don't know what's our power grid look like. Looks like we're pretty solid. We're not actually pulling that much juice. All right, well, let's take these panels off for now. Ultimately, can I send up I can. Send up some more panels. Just because I want to have them, and we might as well keep sending stuff. But, yeah, I think we've done it. We're going to slowly start accumulating some fuel. I'm guessing it's building up in the 120 a second. Each one holds 1,000. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take it a while to get there. Both of our little plants are doing their things, though. The guns are loaded. We're loading more ammunition. We don't have our 500 yet. In fact, we have none, but we don't have anywhere near enough to go to another planet, but limited number of turrets and things too. I was thinking about that. We probably want to have actually, yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's make sure we always have a stack of turrets. Yeah, I would like to always have at least one stack of turrets on board. It can be any quality, I don't care. And I think I would always like one stack of walls too. Just because we do use those. We don't have those in the mall. That's fine. Just because, you know, it's going to cause a lot of stuff to launch, but that's okay. We're building up some of that asteroid, whatever that is. But again, water was my biggest concern. We have turret protection from the front. I really don't know. And again, I just have no idea whether or not that's enough. We might, if we wanted to, it could go there, but it can't because we don't have enough. I want to be able to rebuild in case, you know, everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. And again, the plan is to go to Volgara, right? The space map. I had not seen this until recently, but look, there's a solar system edge and the shattered planet. I think this is ultimately where we need to go. But one problem at a time, we've got to handle these ones. And yeah, day-night cycle 3 minutes, day-night cycle 7 minutes, day-night cycle 1 minute and 30 seconds. There's just stuff about gravity and things like that, resources we can get. And then we don't know anything about this, or we do a freezing wasteland with oceans of liquid ammonia. Structures and belts will freeze if not heated by adjacent heat pipe or other heat structures. That'll be super interesting. And yeah, then the edge of the source. So I didn't even know that was there, but how cool is that? Let's go back to our ship. This ship is not ready to transfer. We've got to learn a lot more about ships and how they work. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, we're going to let this guy sort of build up his stuff. And maybe we can build a little mini ammo factory here in the middle. I think it wouldn't be the worst idea ever to have the ability to produce at least some basic ammo. So that's kind of a good thing for us to have. And being able to build ammo, speaking of which, let's throw some assemblers on here too. Great. Have a great day. And I will see you in the next one.